Hey everybody, welcome to Frannie's Hair. Today I'm going to showcase for you some of the Ellen Wille wigs in our open box section at frannieshair.com. So stay tuned. Okay, so before I get started, our open box wigs are currently on sale at up to 45% off, so make sure you head on over and check those out. We have other sales going on different brands, and also Tressalure right now, there's a 40% off on certain lace front mono top wigs, so you really want to check that out. It's very rare that you're going to get 40% off on a new wig. So head on over to frannieshair.com and check out all of these deals. Now, if you haven't watched one of my open box showcases before, I'll just briefly tell you what it's about. If you have seen them, you can skip ahead to the wigs and go take a look at the ones you're interested in. The open box showcases can be used in one of two ways. You can look at the wigs. If you want to buy new wigs, you can certainly go and buy the wig new. What an open box wig is a wig that either I've reviewed or it's been purchased by a customer and returned. All of our returned wigs go through a strict inspection process, and you can also read our return policy that outlines the condition that the wig has to be in to be returned. The reason that we have this open box section where you can buy wigs at an extra discounted price is because we offer an excellent return policy. We know how difficult it is to shop online for a wig, to find the right style and the right color, and we want to take the stress out of that for you by offering a really great return policy. So if you get a new wig and you don't like the color or the style, you can return it. Just make sure you check our return policy to make sure that the wig is in the condition that it needs to be returned. So as I said, the benefit of the open box section is that we can have that return policy, and then the benefit to you is that you may score some really great deals on wigs that you'd like to try. Now, open box wigs are not returnable. They're final sale. So I started doing these showcases to show you the exact wigs that are for sale. So you will get to see the condition they are in, and I'll go through and show you the cap and all. It's not a full review, but you'll get a good look at the wigs that are for sale. I will post on the screen the current price. Now, they're on an extra sale right now, so this price may not be the same price if you're watching this video at a later date. This is just as of now the price of these wigs. So I'll post them on the screen so you'll get to see them. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so you may recognize this first wig. It's Lia II. It is one of my favorites, and it was actually one of your favorites. I think it was number 2 in our most sold wigs in 2023. In any case, it's a great razor cut bob, really easy, throw on and go. This is in the color Candy Blonde Rooted, and if you haven't seen my video on how to understand Ellen Wille colors, I'm going to put a link right here. I went through the entire Ellen Wille color system so that you can understand how to choose colors in the Ellen Wille brand. So as I said, this is Candy Blonde Rooted. The color breakdown is 101-2760, which means it's a pearl platinum with a reddish blonde and a white in there. The fact that it's rooted means it has a darker root that then carries through the entirety of the wig. I'm going to spin for you, show you the style, and then we'll talk about the measurements. I'm going to have to spin the other way because I'm too close to my furniture. I'll tell you, one of these days I'll get it right. So you can see, it's just a great style. You can dress it up, you can wear it every day shopping. I love this style. This particular one does have a bit of hair flopping there in the front, so you would have to style it off of your face. I'm not going to do much to it because I want to leave this in the best condition possible. You can see it still has its factory part here. This is a heat-friendly wig, so you can apply heat to it and style it. The front, oh, let me tell you my measurements first. My circumference is 21.5 inches. My face from forehead to chin is 8.5 inches, and all of my other measurements will be in the description below. Okay, so the front of this is 9.25 inches. The crown, 9.5 inches. The nape, 3.5 inches. The sides, 8.5 inches. And she weighs 3.6 ounces. She feels very light. Density-wise, I would say she's on the lighter side of medium. I do feel a little permatease in here, but I still would consider her light density-wise. As far as how she's fitting me really well. When we take a look at the cap, we'll look at where the adjusters are. I might have a little bit of excess up in the cap in this area, but it wouldn't bother me at all. All right, let's take a look at her cap. Okay, so you have an extended lace front from ear tab to ear tab, a mono part. Like I said, there is some permatease in here. It's not a lot, but there is some. You have your velvety ear tabs with the nice metal stays, an extended velvety nape, and you can see here where the adjusters are. So they're, I would say, in a little bit. You could go a little bit bigger. So this would definitely fit up to an average size head. And of course, you could go even smaller than my 21.5 inch circumference. And most Ellen Wille wigs, their regular size is petite to average. And this is considered petite to average. So there you go. That's Lia II. Let me comb her a little bit. Lia II in Candy Blonde Rooted. Okay, this next one is called Alive Mono Part. It might be hard to see against my shirt here because it's a dark wig and I'm wearing a black shirt. But this is the perfect example of why something might be returned. When I look at the stock photo, it doesn't look very much like what I'm looking at here. And I'm going to put a picture of the stock photo up here for you so you can see the difference. So there's a variety of reasons that these wigs are returned. In most cases, the person opens the box and is like, not my color, or not my, pulls it out, not my style, puts it right back in, and it comes back to us. The tag is still on this one. This is in the color Espresso Mix, and it has a color distribution of 4, 2, and 6. Those are all browns, 2 being your darkest brown, 4 is a little lighter than 2, and then 6 is moving towards your medium browns. This is Espresso Mix. It's a mix, which means the colors are evenly distributed. So you can see the colors here. They're all browns. You have 3 different browns in there. Okay, so the description of Alive is this shoulder length wig. Right there you can see it's longer than shoulder length on me, but in the stock photo it's shoulder length. Wigs always look longer on me for some reason. Is incredibly flattering with all over layers and a slight flip which flatters any face shape. Alive has a left hand tied monofilament parting which creates the illusion that the hair is growing from your own scalp. There is a small undetectable lace front on the left side for a natural finish. The designers at Ellen Wille have cleverly created this wig with low density so it moves like your own hair. So get ready to feel beautiful in this new style. Okay, so here is the monofilament part, and the mini lace front is right here. So you can hopefully see that there. But if you were to pull your hair back over here, there's no lace front here, just so you see that. But there is that bang. Okay. Let me spin for you, show you the style. Okay, let's talk measurements. The front is 4.5 inches, so if I wanted to wear a bang on this, it's a little bit long for me, but I would just snip it, but you could wear it as a bang if you want to. The crown is 9 inches. The nape is 9 inches. The sides, 9 inches, and she weighs 3.7 ounces. So Lia was 3.6, I believe, and was a lot less hair. And this definitely feels lower density. There may be a little bit of permatease in here, but not a lot. And Ellen Wille is known for lower density, less permatease wigs. So in general, you're going to find that with the Ellen Wille brand. Okay, so let's take a look at the cap. This is not a heat-friendly wig, by the way. So you wouldn't want to use heat tools to style this. Okay, so here you go. Basically, your mini lace front is right where your part is. You can see that there. This is your monofilament part. The rest just has your basic front. You have your velvety ear tabs. It's hard to see because they're dark here. With the metal stays, your extended nape, and the Velcro adjusters. I meant to say this. When I put this on, it felt looser to me right away. The adjusters are all the way out, so I'm going to say this definitely will fit in average. It might even fit slightly larger than average as well. Okay, so there you go. That's a live mono part in Espresso mix. Okay, meet Ruby, and she's in the color Champagne Rooted, which is a color distribution of 22, 25, and 16, which are all blondes. There's ash blonde in here, there's a more golden blonde in here, and again it's rooted with a darker color that carries throughout the wig. Ruby is described as a sophisticated pixie cut with a lightly feathered texture. The mini lace front feature will allow you to sweep the fringe up and away from your forehead. So you can sweep it up and away, which is a little bit how the stock photo is. You can really play with this while still looking very natural. This style also features a mono crown, so you'll have a mono crown right here, which provides a generous amount of natural volume and lifts while still having a natural growth appearance in the crown area. So when you have a mono crown here, it's more natural looking because we have our natural hair pattern is that we have less hair in the crown area. So when you have the monofilament there, it's not as dense. And then there's the mini lace front here again. And you have the bangs. Let's look at the measurements. The front, 3.75 inches, so I would not need to trim these bangs to wear them down. The crown, 3.5 inches. The nape, 2.5 inches. The sides, 2.75, and she weighs just 2.2 ounces, feels very light. Throw on and go, low density. And you can play with the style, you know, make it a little funkier, or you could tamp it down if you want to. Maybe put it behind your ears. Very cute style. All right, let me spin for you. Okay, and let's take a look at the cap. I would take you outside, but it's raining and just not a nice day out there. Okay, so you can see here the front. You have this mini lace front right there. The rest of it's a basic cap. You have your mono crown right there. Then you have the velvety ear tabs, open wefting, extended velvety nape. This one fit me fine, and the adjusters are adjusted in somewhat. So this again could definitely go to an average size head. Okay, and there is Ruby in Champagne Rooted. Okay, meet Bloom in light Champagne Rooted. The tag is still attached here, so you can see. And the color distribution is 23, 25, 22. It has a more golden appearance than that dark Champagne Rooted that I just showed you. Really cute style. You have some hair here you can put behind your ears. I really like this. It has a hand-tied top portion of the cap. The lower part of the back does have closed wefting, but the beauty of the hand-tied piece is that should the wind blow, you are not going to see wefting anywhere because there is none up here. And also, the way the fibers are sewn in lend to a more natural look of the way the hair falls. Okay, bloom is softly curled and cut artistically to create a beautiful shape any way you decide to style. There are full, longer layers on the crown and sides with a tapered, elegant back. Wear the fringe full and across the forehead or easily sweep to side or back. The face is framed perfectly with layers cascading on both sides. The impeccable ear-to-ear extended lace front offers a seamless and natural hairline, offering total confidence. You are able to truly see the beautiful art of Ellen's full monofilament hand-tied top in this sophisticated style. The premium synthetic fiber used to create the bloom mimics the movement, texture, and appearance of biological hair. And the hair on this does feel really good. All right, so measurements. Let's talk about the measurements. The front, 4.5 inches, and you can wear it as a bang, as they said, or you can sweep it off however you like. I think I like it with the bang on this one, with the hair behind the ears. You could wear this so many ways. Could really fluff it up a little, get some volume in the top there. The crown is, I get lost. The crown is 6.5 inches. The nape is 3.75 inches. The sides, 5 inches. And she weighs just 2 ounces. She does feel really light. Low density, definitely. There's no permatease up here where it's all hand-tied. So just a really beautiful wig. Okay, so you have a monofilament top, so you can part this anywhere, as you can see there. You have your extended lace front. Hopefully you can see that there. And let's take a look at the cap. Okay, and if I didn't say, the tags are still attached. So here you can see the beautiful cap. So you have your extended lace front, ear tab to ear tab, velvety ear tabs with the metal stays. All of this is hand tied in here. This is the closed wefting that I was talking about in the back. You have the extended nape, velvety, and this fit me fine, and it is adjusted in somewhat, so you could move them out a little bit. Definitely go to an average, and you also have these little sleeves that the adjusters are inside of. I don't know if you can see that there. Really beautiful cap. So this is Bloom in light champagne rooted. Okay, meet Zizi, and she's in the color Sand Multi-Mix, which is a color breakdown of an 18 and a 22. So that's 2 blondes there that you can see in there. She's not rooted, and she is a basic cap. She does have a monofilament crown, I believe. Yeah, she has a monofilament crown and no lace front there. So you do have the bangs, so you don't need the lace front. And also, she is not heat friendly. And if I forgot to mention whether or not a wig is heat friendly, you can always check it out. I'll have links to each of these wigs in the description below. And I'm also going to be putting all the links in a comment below the video pinned to the top, because I know some people have difficulty finding the description. So if I haven't mentioned whether or not something is heat friendly or not, you can go click on the link and find out there. This one is not heat friendly. Her front, 3.5 inches, so you could wear a full bang if you want. You can also make it a little bit more wispy. The crown is 3.5 inches. The nape is 2 inches. The sides, 3 inches. And she weighs just 1.8 ounces. Very lightweight, low density. I'm going to say she's fitting me a little bit more snugly than the last couple of wigs, so we'll look at the adjusters when we look at the cap. I would probably put her behind my ears a little bit, maybe even get some volume out of the top here. Throw on and go style. All right, let's take a look at the cap. Oh, and her tag is still attached. So you have the basic front here. You have your mono crown there, lending to a more natural look. You have velvety ear tabs with the nice metal stays. an extended velvety nape. The adjusters are all the way out, so I'm going to say that this one might not even fit an average. This would be better for you petite ladies, I would say. Okay, so there you go. This is Zizi in Sand Multi Mix. Okay, as soon as I put this one on, I was like, wow, this one's looser. And then I realized this is Riminy Large. So she's actually a large size wig. And she's in the color Dark Sand Mix, which is a mix of a 10, a 14, and a 16. So if you haven't watched my video yet on color philosophy for Ellen Wille, a 10 is going to be a lighter brown, and your 14 and 16 are going to be your blondes. So you can see those in here, those colors. Riminy is described as a short tapered pixie with textured layers, creates a timeless style. Her large cap option is designed to fit larger cap measurements while offering all-day comfort. The lace front provides multiple styling options while providing an extremely natural-looking hairline. Her monofilament top offers parting versatility, and wefted back provides comfort while allowing for additional stretch. Riminy looks stunning, sleek, and smooth, or styled with some texture. So, she has a temple-to-temple lace front and a mono top. Let me see if I can show you the part there. That means you can part it anywhere. And as they said, you could wear it sleek, like very tamped down if you like, maybe behind your ears a little bit, or you could fluff it up, get some spikiness like that. All right, so let's look at the measurements. The front, 3.25 inches, so again, I could wear bangs if I wanted to. The crown, 3.5, the nape, 2 inches, the side, 2 inches, and she weighs just 2 ounces. Low density, and of course I do feel extra room in here because I'm not a large headed person, so a large cap is going to have that extra space for me there. All right, let's take a look at, you'll see she comes right off. Oh, her tag is attached. Let's look at the cap. Here you go. You have your temple-to-temple lace front, your monofilament top so you can part anywhere. You have open wefted ear tabs with metal stays, and open extended nape. And the adjusters on this, they're actually even adjusted in a little bit on this. It's hard for me to tell. Obviously, this is meant for a large head. I swim in it, so it's definitely a larger sized cap. And there you go. That's Riminy in, what did I say that color was? Dark Sand Mix. Okay, meet Star in Snow Mix. It's a combination of 60, 56, and 58. And when it says mix, it means it's evenly distributed with those colors there. And they're all in that white family, gray-white family, so you can see that there. Star is described as a sophisticated, sleek, chin-length bob with stunning movement. Very low density, I'll tell you that. This look is celebrity worthy but ready to wear in seconds. The fringe falls at eye level. Let's see, yeah, about eye level there. And is able to be pulled back or swept to the side with ease. The perfectly placed layers are texturized to provide light, airy movement. The impeccable lace front offers versatile styling and the most seamless natural hairline. The premium synthetic fiber used to create this star mimics the look, feel, and movement of biological hair. And this does have a hand-tied top, again with closed wefting down near the nape area. And I'm just going to show you the lace front. Hopefully I have this on right. There you go. And you can see it still has the factory part in there. And it has a mono top so you can part it anywhere. And because it's hand-tied up there, should the wind blow, no wefting will show and the fibers fall more naturally like hair. The front is 5 inches, so a little bit longer. If you wanted to wear bangs, you could. You just have to snip those. The crown, 8 inches. the nape 2 inches, the side 7.25 inches, and she weighs just 2.5 ounces. Very low density. I don't feel any permatease in there, especially with that hand tying up there. And I would probably put her behind one ear. That's really cute. Or maybe behind both. All right, let me spin and show you the style. Tag still attached if I didn't mention that. When I shake my head, I hit myself in the face with my earrings. Note to self when you wear long earrings. Really cute throw on and go style. All right, let's take a look at the cap. Oh, and she was fitting me fairly snugly, so we'll look at where the adjusters are. And she is not heat friendly. Okay, so you have a temple-to-temple lace front, your full mono top, velvety ear tabs with metal stays. You can see all of this is hand-tied in here. And you have closed wefting near the nape at the back there, an extended velvety nape, and your Velcro adjusters. You can see where they're adjusted, and it fit me snugly, and it is toward the outside there. Typically, hand-tied caps may fit a little bit more snugly because they have less stretch. So I'm going to say this probably goes to an average, but it's on the tighter side of average. So that's Star in Snow Mix. Okay, this is Cesana in Ash Gray Shaded, and this is the perfect example of one of the things that I talked about in the Ellen Wille color system video. This color is called Ash Gray Shaded. Hopefully you can see it, and the tag is not attached on this one. And the color distribution is 56, 60, 58. Now the Snow Mix that I just showed you was 60, 56, 58. So it's the same colors, but in this one you have a shading or a rooting, which is a darker color that carries throughout the wig. So this wig appears much darker than the other wig, even though the colors used in each wig are the same, aside from this rooting, which is darker and carries through. So I just wanted to show you that. So this is Cesana Soft, and as I said, in Ash Gray Shaded, and she's described as perfect for those who are looking for a natural and softly volumed style shortcut. The layers throughout the Cesana are relaxed and slightly tussled and waved toward the back, which creates a natural built-in volume appearance that will last all day. The extended lace front provides a natural-looking hairline that goes from ear tab to ear tab, and the monofilament part allows for natural movement and growth appearance. Now the top of this wig is also hand-tied, so we'll take a look at that. Let me just show you the lace front here and the monofilament part. And because it's hand-tied, you should be able to part anywhere anyway. I'm always curious why they put a monofilament part on a hand-tied top. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I must be missing something. I'll have to ask about that. Okay, so the front is 4.25 inches. You could definitely wear a bang down like that and maybe put it behind your ears. There's really some really nice curl here that you could play with and fluff up. You can see there. There's a lot you can do with this style. The crown is 4.5 inches, the nape 4.25 inches, the sides 4.5, and with all this hair she only weighs 1.8 ounces. Very low density. You do have, you know, the curls and all, which add a little bit to the density, but it doesn't feel like a lot of hair on here. All right, let me spin and show you the style. Oh, is she heat friendly? She is not heat friendly. I'll show you the style. Okay, and let's take a look at the cap. This fit me a little bit more loosely, so we'll look at where the adjusters are as well. Okay, so here you go. You can see that you have your extended lace front, ear tab to ear tab, and your monofilament part. But over here you can also see my hand through there, and that's why I say you could even part there. Doesn't really matter. But this is all hand tied in here. You do have some closed wefting at the back near the nape. You have the extended nape, velvety, and you can see the Velcro adjusters. This one looks in a little. This looks all the way out. It did feel a tad loose on me. I could tighten it, so I would say it definitely goes to an average. And you have your velvety ear tabs with the metal stays as well. So that is Cesana Soft in Ash Gray Shaded. Okay, meet Echo in Light Champagne Mix. Now this is the perfect example also of how the champagne, light champagne, can look so different from one wig to another. So the tag on this is still attached. I'm going to say this one looks more golden and less ashy than the other champagne colored wigs. So you really need to go by the color breakdown that's on each tag. And make sure you take a look at that video where I tell you how the colors for Ellen Wille work. Alright, so you can see this is a more golden, even though it does have that platinum kind of look in there, it's definitely on the warm side. I would definitely call this a warmer toned wig. Alright, Echo is described as, this Echo will be loud and glorious. This modern bob style with its long bangs is a modern cut that seduces. The irregular yet perfect cut gives this wig a girlish look. Echo is part of the Ellen Wille Perucci collection, the Next Generation Wigs. So, this is a cute little bob. It's throw on and go. I would definitely put it behind my ear. As you can see, I already did it naturally. She is not heat friendly. She has a monofilament part and a lace front. Hopefully you can see that there. The front is 4.25 inches. I would have to snip the bangs a little bit if I wanted to wear the bangs, but I think that would be adorable. The crown is 7 inches. The nape 1.5 inches. The side 4 inches. She weighs just 2.4 ounces. Low density, and there may be a little bit of permatease, but not a lot. She fits me perfectly. We'll look at where the adjusters are. Let me spin for you. All right, let's take a look at her cap. There you go. So you can see the lace front is temple to temple. You have a pretty wide monofilament part here, so you can part anywhere in here. You have open wefting here, and your velvety ear tabs with the metal stays, your extended nape, and it is in quite a bit there. So this would definitely go to an average, maybe even slightly larger. All right, and that is Echo. I love the cut in the back here. In Light Champagne Mix. Okay, this is Daily in Espresso Mix. The tag is still attached. Hopefully you can see the style because the hair is dark. Daily is described as a gorgeous style, a short classic look of subtle loose curls. Open wefts ensure air can circulate, keeping the wearer cool and lightweight. A mono crown keeps you natural, and a lace front ensures a discreet and natural hairline. So here's your lace front, and you do have bangs here if you wanted to wear the bangs down. And you don't have a monofilament part, but you have a monofilament crown, which will give you a more natural look to the density back there. I'm feeling a little extra space in the cap here, but it's fitting me pretty snugly here. So my ear to ear measurement, I believe, is 11.5, and my forehead to nape is either 12.5 or 13. It'll be in the description below, but just so you can compare how it fits. It's not a lot, but I do feel a little excess in the cap up here. Okay, So let's talk measurements. The front, 4.75 inches, so you could wear a bang, put it behind your ear. You can see the curls here, hopefully if I get closer. The crown, 5 inches. The nape, 3.25 inches. The sides, 3.5 inches, and she weighs 2.2 ounces. Very low density. Maybe a little bit of permatease around here. I can't tell. That could be even my wig grip, but if there's any, it's not a lot. Okay, and you could, I don't know if you can even see this, but you could really fluff her up, put her behind your ears, or wear her out over your ears. All right, I'm going to spin, show you the style. And let's take a look at the cap. I don't know if I said that the tag is still attached, and she's not heat friendly. Okay, so here you go. The lace front is temple to temple. You have your monofilament crown there. It's open wefted, velvety ear tabs with the metal stays, extended nape, and your Velcro adjusters they're adjusted in a little bit, so I would say this definitely goes to an average size. Okay, and there you go. That is Daily in Espresso Mix. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that showcase. If you have any questions at all, put them in the comments below. Head on over to frannieshair.com. Check out all of our sales. So many things on sale right now. If you have questions while you're shopping, just hit the contact tab at the top in the menu, and you can type out your questions there, and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can. Also, don't forget I have a private Facebook group, Frannie's Hair. We have, I think it's 2,600 or so women over there now, showing pictures of themselves in all different wigs, sharing tips and tricks and support. We have our wig experts over there to help you out with any questions, and of course I'm over there as well. So come join us. It's a lot of fun. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.